Welcome to this week's Spirit Guided Message and Energy Transmission for February 22nd. I am Jackie Van Kampen. I am your guide on this beautiful energy transmission journey where I bring to you messages from the spirit guides and energy healing, energy transmission, transmutation, however you want to call it. I am here for that and very grateful and humble to have the opportunity to serve you in this way. So this week I was thinking about what is it that I want to talk about? Like what's in my heart that I really want to share? And I think I really want to continue with the theme of last week, which was self-expression. And lately I've been really giving myself the freedom to tap into what's like really in my heart, to allow myself to use my voice so that I can share not just the messages that are coming from the guides, the messages that are coming from my own, wisdom or awareness, but really the voice of my soul, the voice that wants to be expressed through me. And when I'm speaking about voice, I'm not just, talking about the voice as in the sound that's coming out or the words that are coming out, really speaking about the creative flow that exists within all of us, really. And there are seasons in our lives where we may feel less creative, or we may feel less wanting to express ourselves, and really an understanding and honoring whatever season we're in. And it's interesting because if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, and I know it doesn't feel like that for many places, I live in California, so it's really hard to know what season we're in, because even though, it's still winter time, it's been in the 70s. So it's really difficult to know, what am I in winter? So I do have that kind of, I would call it a blessing, for some people, it may not be, but I know there's a lot of states right now, especially in the US, that are experiencing, tremendous cold and horrible snowstorms. I know Texas has been affected terribly. And so really my heart goes out to everyone who's experiencing challenges right now. And, how do we honor every season that we go through, right? And sometimes it may be winter in nature, but in your life, it might feel like summer. You may feel like completely ready to go out and express yourself, and understanding how to best bring yourself forward in this way. And to me, this time right now, we're talking about, it's almost the end of February. We're heading into March, which is the beginning of spring. And I really feel like that stirring in my soul, that desire to express myself and maybe dance more, or, just use more of my body, going on hikes, or so just really having awareness of what it is that your body needs and what you as a soul want to express in the world. And so I was thinking about, how this week has been for me. I've been very self-expressed. I did a video on TikTok where I was dancing to a lambada song. If you don't know my background, I was born in the U.S., but I grew up in Brazil. My parents are Brazilian. So, that is my culture. And just this desire to honor my culture and to move my body, like a Brazilian. And just the desire to express myself in whichever way wants to come through me, not just through movement, but whether it's I'm doing a card reading for somebody, or whether I just want to share or express a message that wants to come out. So if you are feeling, and the other thing too that I was thinking is the difference between visibility and self-expression. I think sometimes people use visibility in a way that's about showing up in the world and being seen and being visible, right? So sometimes it's like to get attention. Maybe you're launching a program, or maybe you're trying to get a book out into the world. And so creating the visibility where you're seen and you're acknowledged and people know about you. And then there's that other side of that visibility, which to me is like what I'm experiencing right now, which is the season that I feel like I'm in. And it's the season of self-expression. And more than just wanting to be seen, it's wanting to express what the joy that's inside of me, and whether somebody's going to see it, or whether that's going to become a visible thing, whether it's people are going to comment, or it's none of that. It's really about like it's something that's way more internal, and allowing for that to come out in a way that comes from a space of joy, that comes from like, I feel joy in my heart right now. So not only am I going to feel this, I'm going to express it. And maybe I'm going to express it in poetry, or maybe I'm going to express it in, the way I talk, or maybe I'm going to be more sensual, or maybe I'm going to be more turned on. It doesn't matter how that comes out, but really honoring the state that you're in. And I know for some people it's just really challenging to be visible and to be self-expressed. So what I want to create today, or what I want to do today, is just continue to move you if this is where you are, right? And if maybe it's a winter season for you right now, where you're feeling kind of like being more internal and being more, in your heart, or maybe you're going through a period of really trying to discover who you are, that's totally fine too. This is just like what comes to me, and this is what I'm sharing out of, a deep desire to contribute. And I only like to share things that I feel like I have an ability to speak to, because that's where I either was or I am. I like to speak from my own experiences, because I can only speak from my own experiences, right? And of course, I use tools along the way that have been helpful to me to also contribute to you. So if you are feeling like you're ready to go, right? You're ready to just let your expression out, but you're feeling kind of like wobbly, or you're kind of like a little flower bud, it hasn't bloomed yet. It's still a little bud, but you're feeling that urge to, like open your arms and kind of like, let your petals open up a little bit more, but you're unsure of how, or you're feeling maybe a little bit not concerned, but maybe feeling that people are not going to understand your expression, or you're worried about what the people are going to say, or you're kind of dimming your light in order to continue to fit in. If you're experiencing any of that stuff, I want to be able to gift you today with a message from the guides, and also with an energy transmission to kind of loosen up a little bit what's there, and connect with that part of yourself that desires to express, that desires to channel your own unique soul expression. So I'm going to invite you to, at this time, close your eyes and take a breath, and just allow yourself to be here in this present moment, allowing for whatever came before you to take a seat on the bench next to you, so it's not in the way, and connecting the breath with the body, allowing your body to relax so that you can receive, so that you can allow for awareness to surface from your unconscious mind to your conscious mind, so that you're better able to tap into your creative flow. And I'm going to start by doing an invocation and calling in the guides to be present with us and share their message. So, dear Mother, Father God, Great Spirit of the universe, we come to you today with an open heart, open mind, ready to receive your guidance, your love, your compassion, your message. Whatever it is that we need to know for our highest and best that will help with our expression out in the world, that it comes through today, and that whatever is in the way that is no longer in service to us, that's just kind of ready to fall off, and it just needs a little bit of a push, we also call in that support. We do so with an open heart, with gratitude. And I call in the beings of light, the spirit guides, the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, the ancestors, and all of those who are here to support us on our journey as this human person who's here living this human life. And we thank you for your presence. And we complete this by saying, and so it is. Hello, 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 dear ones. We are here, we are here, we are here. We're very grateful to be back with you again, because last time we were not here with you in this way. Understanding that we are, though, with you at all times. And even if we do not come in this way, if we're not expressing ourselves in this way through this channel, it is okay, because we are expressing ourselves in many ways. And so this idea of self-expression, it's not something that you go out and you stand on top of the table and you dance yourself away. It's not you go with a megaphone and you scream at the top of your lungs at the corner of the street. It's not about being loud. It's not about wearing bright colors to call attention to yourself. If that is your form of self-expression, that we applaud you for doing that. But that is not what we're speaking about today. We're speaking about the expression of joy. When you are self-expressed, meaning you are expressing the self, you are expressing the joy that is within you. The self with a capital S is not tied down or bound by your ego, by the small mind that says, ooh, let's not do that. Or the mind that says, ooh, let's do that because we want attention today. It is not about seeking validation outside of yourself. It's not about seeking confirmation of who you are. It's not about seeking approval. All of that comes from a place of ego. Self-expression, the expression of the self, comes from a higher place within you. Comes from a place that is not bound, again, by this idea of having to be validated for who you are. It is simply you saying, I show up because that is what my soul is wanting to do at this time. I show up in this way because that is what brings me joy. I do this because that is my way to allow the physical body to manifest itself in this way. So understanding that this expression of self comes from within. Expression of self comes first from the sacral chakra, and then moves up to the solar plexus, and then moves up to the heart, and then moves up to the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is your form of expression. And again, we said this before, expressing the self does not mean using the vocal cords always, but the idea of expression, because when you express, it's bringing out from within to the outside world. So you have to have these chakras aligned in order to be able to do that in a way that is honoring of you, honoring of the self. The sacral chakra is the state of creativity, is where your creative self, your creative desires are born. Your solar plexus is your center of power, is where you empower your creativity, you empower your self-expression. You have to have courage in order to express it. The heart is where all the desires live. The sacral is the place of creation. The heart is the seat of allowing it to live. And then it comes out, it comes expressed out from this throat chakra, and it allows itself to just come out, expressed in the world. So it could be poetry, it could be dance, it could be a song, it could be writing, however you choose to express that self is how you do it. Unencumbered by any of the things that are out there that you feel are judgments of you, criticism, self-criticism, self-judgment. Self-expression is not bound by any of that. So we're going to encourage you this week to pick one thing, just connect with the soul. Ask yourself, what wants to come through me? What is my soul desiring to express? What is the self desiring to express? And be in awareness of that. Be in awareness of that. And ask, okay, is this what it is? How do I now bring that out? In which form? What is the vehicle that is going to allow for this joy, for this expression to come through, to come out? And just do it. Present it. Present it to the world. Present it to your friends. Present it to your partner, to your children. Enjoy, enjoy. Self-expression is joy. And so at this time, we're going to do a transmission, energy transmission, to help break down anything that is in the way of the self-expression, anything that is in the way of your awareness, of what you need to see, of what you need to know of this expression. And then we're going to heighten your frequency so that you can allow yourself to express courageously, bravely. You. So we may use this channel's voice to do this as a way of clearing anything that is in the throat chakra. And we may ask you, if you want to follow along, you don't have to do the same sounds, but you can use your throat chakra to and tone if you want. So we begin. And we're going to clear and balance, align your chakras as well. To move your shoulders, move your arms, perhaps add some movement to your hips, to your torso, allowing for this energy to move through your entire body. Just let yourself be moved. Feel the energy moving through your body. And you can choose to do whatever movements your body wants to do. Let yourself be expressed in this moment as we clear, 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 and align, align, align. Don't be afraid of your body, beloved. Your body carries beautiful resonance of creative joy. So allow that to be expressed. And if you're feeling any tension in your body, any pain in your body, see if there's any part of it that wants to move, even if it's micro movements, just to let the energy begin to flow with more ease through your body. Like a snake coming up the spine, opening the kundalini, allowing for energy to move up your spine, balancing your nervous system. So much of your trauma is held in your nervous system. So being able to move the body and being able to access your central nervous system is so important to allow for yourself to be expressed. And as we come to a close with this energy transmission, if you feel that your body still wants to continue to move, let it. Allow for it to be. Don't be embarrassed of the movements that your body wants to make. Just let your body guide. Let your body guide this dance between you and your soul. Your body is the vehicle of expression. Your soul cannot express itself without the body. So befriend your body. Allow it to move in whatever direction it wants. And now we raise your frequency, bringing in from Mother Earth through your root chakra her expression, the mother's expression. Let her raise your vibration. Let her connect with you, connect with your body. All the way from the root chakra, all the way up to the crown. Feeling this movement, feeling the mother's energy. And when you're ready, bring your hands together, the palm of your hands together in prayer position, and bring it to your heart. And we want you to repeat after us if you wish. I claim my voice. I claim my creative power. I claim my expression. I claim my soul. I claim my body. I claim my power. I am the expression of my soul. And so it is, beloveds. Take a deep breath. You're loved. You are so, so, so very loved. Know that as you go about your week with your big expressions or your micro expressions. It does not matter. It is not a game of competition. It is not judgment. Do not judge your expression. Honor it. Love it. Be it. And we thank you for your time here today. And we'll be back with you again. Much love for now. Until next time. That was so juicy. Whew. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to be this conduit for the guides to come through. And this week, as you go through your week, just allow your body to express itself. Allow your soul to express itself. You're beautiful, truly. When you live in a space of joy, you radiate. You become this beautiful light, and you get to bring that to the world. So don't hold back. Just honor yourself in all of your glory. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.